I'm Denise Mazzola from Everything Dog. Welcome to our video lesson on loose leash walking. Are you tired of having your arm pulled out of its socket, maybe being dragged down the road, sore muscles, back aches even from dogs that are dragging you? Plus, it's embarrassing to be walking your dog or trying to walk your dog and being dragged down the street. It's easily fixed with the right equipment. Before we talk about that though, let's just take a look at what we're talking about. Those were some rowdy dogs, weren't they? And some big dogs. Okay, so what are the equipment we're talking about? The first one is this blue equipment on this little Chihuahua. It's called a gentle leader. What it is it's a head halter for your dog. It is not a muzzle. It will give you complete control of your dog's head, which can be crucial for some dogs. If you think about a halter on a horse, right? It's much easier to lead a horse where you want him to go if you have a halter on the horse versus a lead line wrapped around their neck. So you're going to have a lot more control of your dog on a gentle leader, and I'm going to show you on Geo in a minute how to put one on. So the leash clips to this underpiece and you have control of your dog's head. The second piece of equipment that I'm going to talk about is called a sensation harness, and that's this purple piece of equipment. Sensation harnesses are the original front clip harness. They are by Softouch Concepts, and the leash is going to go on this top ring right here. And what it does, what makes the sensation harness special, and it is there are several patents on it, is it works with a dog's opposition reflex. Meaning, if I were at a collar on the dog and I pull against the collar, the dog is going to push into that pressure on its neck, right? And you're going to hear all that sound. So what happens with the sensation harness is when you apply a little up pressure on the leash, the dog feels belly pressure and the dog will back up, slow down, or some dogs just don't pull at all. All right, so the first piece of equipment I'm going to talk about is called a gentle leader. When you pick it up, it's going to look like this. And I'm just going to give you a very brief tutorial on how to get started with this, but all of these pieces of equipment come with directions, okay? So the first thing you do is push this nose band up, so you have the nose band. Using a piece of food to put the dog's nose through there, right? And you want to make a positive association. Then clip this behind his head, make sure his ears are out, and the leash attaches down here, okay? Some dogs, right, you want this is kind of loose. If the nose band comes off, you have a collar on your dog. So you want this piece snug enough so it will not come off over his head, okay? Okay. So the second piece of equipment we're going to talk about is called the sensation harness. It is designed by Softouch Concepts, and it is the original front clip harness. I think that's important to give them that plug. When you put it on your dog, you want to see the word sensation. That is the shoulder strap, and their head is going to go through that hole, okay? Free! So we'll show you with Geo. Here's the word sensation. It's going to go over his head that way. Now the trick is that this strap will come underneath him, and you're going to hold your hand between the dog and the clip, and you clip it. The leash attaches to the top part of this chest strap right here. Okay? Now, you want it snug, but not too snug. You should be able to have a couple of fingers under each one. If I were going to walk with him, I would loosen this up. It's a little too tight on top, but I'm not worried about that for today. So let's go now and take a look at the same dogs we just saw dragging their owners down the road and see how much better their walk is. Some dogs are wearing the gentle leader, and some dogs are wearing the sensation harness. So let's go take a look at those. So Kristen, how did the sensation harness feel?
It was good. I had a lot more control over him.
Good. It looked like you had more control. Even when you were walking past the dog in the car,
Yeah.
you were still reacting, but you had more control of that.
Right.
I know that I was very impressed watching those owners and those dogs walk on their new pieces of equipment. Bruce did very well in his Gentle Leader, and Xander did really well with his Sensation harness. And those owners have reported back to us that they have enjoyed walking with their dogs so much more now that they have the right piece of equipment. So loose leash walking does not need to be a big exercise in training. It certainly can be, but it doesn't need to be. Most dogs that are pulling on the leash, that problem can be solved with the right piece of equipment. So again, check out Gentle Leaders or check out the Sensation harness. So I want to thank you for watching our video lesson on loose leash walking. If you have any questions, you can find us on Facebook, and please go there and ask us any questions you have. We're on there every day. We're also going to be launching in 2018 a online dog training course. It is still very much in its preliminary form, but I wanted to put a little teaser out there and keep you guys abreast of that. So we'll be sending out notices. You will definitely get notified when that comes around, and we hope to see you again. So thanks again, and happy walking. You're going to clip behind his ears. Okay, perfect. So can you see his walking mini video series? Blah blah blah. Too much.
It's okay, just keep going. I'm just gonna let it run and you just